Today we're going to break down the Walther PDP. As usual, we want to start with a safe firearm, remove the magazine, lock the slide to the rear, look through, make sure you can see daylight under here, physically and visually. Check with your finger, make sure there's nothing in the chamber. Simple process, very similar to the Glock. Pull this slide back just a hair, pull the takedown levers down, pull the trigger. We'll slide right off the front. Remove the recoil spring. Put your finger on the back side. Lift the barrel out slightly. Put it to the rear. When we go to clean this firearm, as we usually do, I spray it down a little bit. Use a brass brush, remember, no steel. Nylon's okay, but it doesn't work as well as brass. Clean up that barrel a bit. Wipe it out. Take your bore snake, or you can use the old cloth patch method as well. Certainly not going to hurt anything. Probably work out a little bit better, might get a little cleaner that way. Okay, so there's our barrel. Okay, at this point, grab a cloth patch. Just make sure this is cleaned out really well. Then we take our slide. You've seen my videos. Love using these plastic dental tools. Scrub that down a little bit. Loosen up any carbon, brass, etc. that might be laying around in there. Wipe that out. Get the rails. That's what the points of these tools are really good at. Are getting the rails out here really well. Okay. Let's get this. Yeah, you probably don't have to spend as much time as I do on these, but I do like to get them as clean as possible for a couple of reasons. One, when I do them for my clients, I want to make sure they're getting their money's worth, of course. Normally with client guns, we do ultrasonic cleanings, which I would highly recommend you do once a year, especially if you're an active participant in the shooting sports. Once a year is about good to give it a good deep cleaning. Ultrasonic pulls all the carbon and gunk out of the pores, and it when you go to relubricate it, it actually kind of at the molecular level puts oil back in where it belongs, or some lubrication at least, and it's not usually heavy. Okay, once we get her all cleared out, we're gonna go ahead and lubricate it, and no different than any of the other videos. You lubricate where metal touches metal, but I'm also going to go ahead and lubricate the other components in here just to make sure they get a little bit of oil. Okay. And the rest I'll do on the slide. You don't need to use a ton of oil. A little goes a long way. And yes, this is plastic, but I do put just a touch of oil on it anyway. All right. Reassembly. Put our barrel back in. Recoil spring. Remember, the flat side always goes to the inside. Like so. And that's it. We're going to oil one more point or two, depending on. I just like to put a couple drops of oil on the top and work it in a little bit, like so. Get a cloth, wipe it up, and if you've seen my videos before, you'll also probably remember if I'm going to store these in a safe, or if I'm not going to use them for a bit, I tend to wipe them down with a silicone cloth. It's humid here in Florida, so it just gives them just a quick, very light coating, because moisture is not our friend, of course. And there you have it, the assembly, cleaning, and reassembly of the Walther PDP. If you like the video, hit subscribe, see some of the others, hit that little bell up top, and we'll let you know when new videos come out. Stay safe and train hard.